actually was, I
big clash in store. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make a stop at the 19. So the Boston College Eagles offense will get the first swing of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that the fans are all talking about it, but it's just...
He's the lunatics with his feet, and when he does, he's going to be
on 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boston College will send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punt. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Now, remember,
yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well.
New candidate, and the old candidate had massive problems, right? So now Trump all of a sudden finds himself at -10 on likability against Kamala Harris. Oh my God, he's losing his mind because he thinks the world loves him. And
pointed to these guys right here. They are the key to their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Into double coverage, and he picks it off.
Remember, he's a billionaire.
And they'll drag him down.
So he surrounds himself with people who kiss his ass 24/7. And if they don't kiss his ass, he immediately fires them. Did you just not kiss my ass 3 times? Only twice? You're fine, right?
Turn on the interception.
He thinks it hits world.
Not the start this kid was looking for. The very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, though.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything
in this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Quick pass on the fly motion. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. This Boston College offense has it working.
Wait a minute, that's nobody's even talking about it. That's campaign.
Looking for a gap. It's great. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. One on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Not only get rid of your defenders, obviously illegal, but
back to the ground with the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets Mondale Market at the 18. Boston College right back to the line.
And then so that he'll so many
on 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it and still on his feet. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. So looking to pass. It's Castellanos. He's got it in the end zone.
I mean, to me, the point was that in a DJ conference, like that was a turning point for me, and him creating his furtherism in reverse.
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, you play a lot of
the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake,
And
man. Now,
now,
let's get
it's
this
not
offense in a
only
little bit of rhythm, maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get out of it.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
They still kneel down.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Those $5 million to Donald Trump, and then,
And
like
the
a
timing
day
just
later,
a hair off. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know David coming.
And the defense is all over the court.
You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile, that's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that
Kamala
money.
Harris is winning. She's gaining popularity. She's gaining momentum. She's gaining traction. But in order for this to become an actual victory, you have to vote. You have to register.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Davis will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. And he's brought that.
He's out on Trump's, total just meltdown. We also have to vote. Now, Donald Trump has delved deep into the depths of delusion. Donald Trump
gets the ball back, Fritzo.
Really tough on offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
This is a real picture. Now, y'all want to see the picture that Trump posted?
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
And that defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
The problem is we have a video to the crowd that Donald Trump ain't know for a fact.
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Makes the grab over the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that.
These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He's going to pass. Fires to the right. And he intercepts it. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40.
And it brings me to my second point of this video.
Touchdown, Boston College. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense.
You know that deep down inside.
What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Fuentes, he has now declared
unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And they're angry at the Trump campaign because the campaign isn't doing well. Let me explain something to all Trump supporters who are freaking out about the campaign. And it's the fault of this advisor and that advisor.
Being able to wrestle him down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing in all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to win.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw him out of rhythm. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand in the ball.
That he's losing momentum, but I'm trying to explain to you guys, Donald Trump is the same guy. It's the same divisive rhetoric. It's the same disrespectful rhetoric. It's the same insanity. Part of Donald Trump's
on the ground with the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They tried to get the defense going the wrong way with the counter, but nothing doing.
Aggressive defense, attacking defense. You want to hit them with those counters, but it wasn't successful in this play. Defensive line, linebackers, everybody's dialed in. They see what's going on. They diagnose it. Go downhill, hit them right in the middle of the field.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Give to the back. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
The advisors are the ones who are telling them, please
hand off from the gun. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
That's his problem. Listen, all far right, anything about the campaign, from what I see,
trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it out quickly. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little risk. This quarterback having to hold on for the football very much longer. After watching that last play, this defense right now is
instead of saying Donald Trump,
this area of the field,
try to
get after him
quick, a little bit more polite. Instead, you guys, the solution for him is to double down.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started.
Is now
the Orange will have to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line, and the punt team able to sling it to the ground. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football. Put a nice drive together and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
And he'll run across the sidelines after a good game.
And like I said, Donald Trump is an old man.
Corners are going to fail.
He's 70-something years old and still has understood things like honor and integrity. And he can't keep these things. He's not going to have
third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air.
He's going to take the same
ridiculous run through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Boston College will send out the punt team.
Right. Donald Trump returning to Twitter is a...
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there.
He doesn't know how to stay the way.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other decent chances here.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
I say this all to say this.
He's looking to throw it.
It's
coming after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive game, making your situation really good on the next down.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job.
Oh, my God. My quarterback can't do shit.
Stealing this cut.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's all I'm saying.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
So, like the video we showed, like.
We begin tonight with this scene from
back onto the field.
Anybody who knows
Here's
me knows that it
another
is
opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays.
This final scene from the 1978 movie showed
the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
plans are
Grabs it in the
schedule
middle.
live
Put it
conversation
right
with
on him.
experts
Sweet
and
play.
clubs
Good
starting
pickup, and they'll move the
an hour
chains for
later.
the first down.
So you know who's going to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams' privilege.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
That receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. Motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. DBs will try to keep everything in front. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion. What do? You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and so
just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner is stopped. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a three-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Davis looking to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big loss of 3.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets...
Got enough space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Syracuse right back at it.
Because he is a big body personal defender player. Why wasn't
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Syracuse. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bob.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Got the back over the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Golden Eagles with the 1st and 10.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
The running back has it. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves the change for the 1st down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Offense lining up quickly. They'll run play action. Pulls it in. It's Bradley. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Quick strike complete. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Boston College wants to play fast. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Oh, and the extra point is blocked.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. The short hands, it's Ross Simmons. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Firing to the right, complete. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. They want to get this defense on its heels. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain.
I like feeding my guys. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with those tight ends in the back end. Nice job understanding a run was coming.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown. He got the lead touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Phyllis, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this 3rd quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here at the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They're trying to get to it. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Unloads to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air, it's Castellanos. Got his man quickly. Stopped after making the catch. Boston College right back to the line. They'll go to the ground. Pirouettes through. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Offense gets set for second down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Makes the catch past the sticks. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The give. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Fast motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these first downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally and handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the angles to give yourself an advantage. That creative...
Can anyone catch him? And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Boston College wants to play fast. Off-play action on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Boston College now operates from the red zone. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
Davis looking to pass. Fires left. Pulls it in. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He's got it. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they take it in for 6 more points. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. This is a great great start to get back in this ball game.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide out in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Lowers those pads. At midfield, he's got room. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team. But this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lining up all over.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Boston College right back to the line. On the move. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. Up and over, Yabo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Give to the running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. And that ball is picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stings. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.